All right, hard yarners. Today we were joined by the lovely, adorable Jon Pinder.
That's very nice of you to say.
Oh, mate, it was great. It was lovely having you on. And before we talk about what we spoke about today, today's episode is brought to you by alltradescover.com.au. If you're watching at home, you see it behind the lovely guest there, John. All Trades Cover, John Elliott. Do you know John Elliott?
No. Oh, I might do. I don't remember names.
Beard, cowboy hat. Yeah.
What, an eye patch?
Yeah. Eye patch.
No, I don't know him.
Oh, you'd love John.
I would remember him
he
if I'd seen
across
it.
Australia
I don't know
with
anyone with an eye patch.
6 camels. He's a lovely man. But
I've heard of him.
Yes, he's a lovely lad.
I've heard of him.
He's anyway. That aside, his business, one of his businesses, he's got Elliott Insurance, but he's also got alltradescover.com.au. They're great people. The people there, they're probably very well versed specifically in trades and the pitfalls that you face when you're a tradesman in regards to getting insured, because most of them have been in the trades scene themselves, so they know and understand what they're covering. And if they haven't, they've been around the scene for long enough to understand what people don't get covered and how they get fucked over by other insurance companies. So if you're a big business, small business, or medium-sized business, specifically in trades, hit them up, alltradescover.com.au. The link is in our bio and in our show notes. And drop our name. You don't get a discount, but they like knowing where they're coming from and helps us. So thank you to All Trades Cover for the sponsorship. Also, Crafted Finance. Are you looking for a home loan or anything like that at any point?
Not just yet.
Not just yet. Well, if you need any sort of home loan, anything when it comes to finance, they're going to be the ones to go to. If you really want to hear about Crafted Finance, go back to the episode about 4 or 5 episodes ago with Luke Tedesco from Crafted Finance. He gives us a good rundown on everything that's going on with the housing crisis and the economy. Anything that comes to that has to do with money, you'll get a good idea of what they're about. But they are like-minded. They're listeners and they're great people. What they want is they want to present you with all the options. They don't necessarily want you to just get the loan, which gives them some money and a kickback. They want to present you with all the options, which means you pay less money over the extent of the loan, or whatever. They can give you the easiest one that you pay more insurance, but it's easier for you to get. Whatever. It's up to you, but they're going to present you with all the options, and that's what they want to do. So hit them up. Again, their links in our show notes and in the bio. So give them a bell and tell them that we sent you. But we were joined by Jon Pinder.
I totally drifted off during that. I'm so sorry.
It's all right, mate. Most people just skip. So to this point where the guest tells us what we spoke about.
We've talked about all sorts. I don't know if it was a podcast. It was a nice catch-up.
It's a great catch-up, mate.
I don't know if you could call it a podcast, but I enjoyed talking to you.
But isn't that what
it's been? I haven't seen you since Oasis. We talked about Oasis.
You know what we didn't talk about?
What?
You coming in here and it's smelling like Lynx Africa.
It smelled like fucking, that's true. Came in here and it was like, fucking hell, you smell gorgeous. You smell like nostalgia. You smell like youth and vitality. And you went, oh, it's not me. The roof's damp. I was like, what do you mean the fucking roof's damp? Do you think I like the smell of damp roof?
I sprayed it to get rid of the damp roof.
What is it,
smell.
Grace?
She just got me some
Lynx Africa.
Yeah, I think for Father's Day.
Nice choice.
Yeah.
And you're spraying it around the
They love Lynx
stairs.
in Ted Lasso. Do you watch Ted Lasso?
Yeah, I love Ted Lasso.
So good.
We should have talked about
we had
fucking
so
Ted
many
Lasso.
things to talk about.
Got me on to Ted Lasso.
It's great.
Fuck, I love that
next
show.
time, come back on. We'll talk specifically about only Ted Lasso.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but what do we talk about? Everything.
Yeah, Oasis, Jesus, other religions.
Yeah.
Alan Watts. Mm-hmm. There was some stuff in there about growth.
Yes.
About how you can change positions if you want to change positions, and if somebody comes at you,
yes.
Well, that's up to them.
I love it,
isn't it,
mate? What a lovely episode.
Nice to chat to you, love.
Yeah, let's do it more often.
Let's.
All right, let's get hard.
Welcome to Hard Yarns Podcast.
I am fucking fat.
Anything Chris White says, please disregard it.
5D is actually a state of being. It's a unity consciousness.
That was Hard Yarns with me, Frankie Rose. So I'm going to throw it over to your co-host,
Daniel Shelby.
And Cameron Branch.
I would do this and then I'd gong.
Free in attendance for the millions listening at home. Let's get hard.
They like
That order and regimented stuff.
They definitely do.
So you're in a good place?
Mate, I'm in a very good place.
How good?
Just really good, like everything.
What do you mean?
Everything's, all my clutter's gone.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Welcome, John.
Thank you.
Clutter's gone.
What clutter?
Physical, mental, the whole lot.
Did you have physical clutter?
I had physical clutter.
What was it?
Like Wolfie's stuff.
What do you mean? Oh, right, like things around
in the garage.
Here.
Yeah, no, in here's a little
What,
bit.
Wolfie's stuff was in your garage at your house?
Yeah. Still is, but I've organised
Wolfie's
it.
mental stuff was physical clutter in your garage at your physical house.
Both, yes. So
It's just this black cloud.
here, so I got the, we did like the house, everything, little bits, like even fucking,
Like a Marie Curie fucking
or just
magic of tidying kind of.
Well, we've been
does
doing
this
it.
spark joy kind of.
yeah. So, well,
it
no,
that
I don't
sort of
know.
thing?
We didn't even set out to do it. We're just like, oh, that's a mess. Let's clean it and.
Oh, really? This is you and Grace.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And like even the pantry, every little thing. And then the other day we were.
Do you know?
I've cleared space for a chicken coop. We made a veggie garden. Me and Scotty made a little veggie garden, and it's
Cute.
thriving. Watching it
Fuck, that's
thrive
amazing.
is
Yeah.
And watching her love watching it.
Yeah. Because I've thought of doing stuff like that before, but I'm so bad at that type of thing.
Yeah, I'm
that
not incredible.
I would like. I can imagine me going, right, let's plant all this shit and let's try and make this happen, and then it just comes through and it's dying and it's brown and it's dry, and I can imagine Rube just being
Dad.
like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, I think what was it like? Just watching her do it and like just tap the little seeds in and do the whole process of it, and then her just watching it sprout. It doesn't. We don't have to get vegetables out of it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Even my lawn. Even a man and his battles with his lawn.
Seeing it happen.
Oh, just watching it just unfold.
So you're
perfect.
such a dad.
We've got a skip bin. We've gone ruthless on everything in the garage, in the clutter in the cupboards.
Yeah.
So that physically, and then had my mum and dad living with me because mum had some more medical issues. So, they live in Thailand. Their home is in Thailand. So when they come back here to get that sort of stuff, they stay with me. Yeah. So having your parents live with you for like 3.5 months.
Whoa, fuck.
So they left last night. So
Did
you
they?
feel like, and as much as I love having them around, it's
They still count as clutter.
yeah, it's
you still count.
It's your own space. Like even
Yeah.
like I feel
course it
like
is,
I
yeah.
can't even meditate at my own house,
Yeah,
for example, like something
Yeah.
real small. But
Yeah.
so
Fuck, I think if my dad caught me meditating,
yeah, like
I would be hounded for the rest of my fucking life. I remember when I was a kid, I said the word sweet in the slang way.
yeah,
You know, like, oh, dude, sweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it was around the time that South Park came out.
Yeah,
I was like a child.
yeah.
And I think I said sweet. I picked it up from there. And even my stepmom were like, fucking sweet. Sweet? What the fuck are you on about? Sweet. Like, just mercilessly ridiculed me for it.
Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah, that I can imagine it'd be the same type of thing if he caught me
Yes.
doing something like meditating or
In the garden.
journaling.
Yeah, or journaling.
or
You've been
even-
journaling a bit, haven't you? Or-
I mean, I try and do a bit only if I end up in a real fully cluttered place.
Oh, yeah.
Then, like, if you were to go through my journal, it would be full of. Here we are, back again. Come crawling back to you. Sorry, I've missed 4 months there, but I feel depressed and I'm back.
Mate, that's exactly I've got one.
That's like one entry, 4 pages, and then the next one's a year later. Oh well, back again.
I've got a little booklet where I did it. I wouldn't say consistently, not every day, but
What journaling?
journaling, yeah. And I'd go
yeah.
missing for 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'd come
yeah.
back to it when I'm like, oh fuck, no, I need to work through this, and I'd
Yeah,
journal.
yeah.
And
And
if
I
I
wish-
look, you should see the ups and downs within this journal.
Fuck, I wish I could see ups in my journal. I daren't go through it because
Yeah.
I only seem to go to it
When you're down,
if I'm down. Do you know what I mean?
Just
It's like a why'd you only call me
It's
when
like
you're
a-
high thing.
This is like a bad affirmation book.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah,
I am
it's like-
sad.
So if anybody, if anybody were to go, if something were to happen to make me globally famous, and then someone were to find my diary, they'd be like, "He was the saddest man alive." There's never anything good in there. There's like it's just gallows humor all the way through.
yeah, but
But I'm not like that generally. It's only because I don't like going to other people with my problems
yeah.
and going, "Excuse me."
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Chat GPT's good for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
If
think-
you go, I mean, maybe it's just avoidance. I don't know. But if you're having a difficult time, Chat GPT,
Yeah.
go, this is where I'm at. fix me a fucking 3-day plan out of this hellhole.
Does it?
Do you know what I mean? And it'll go.
Does it
right,
help?
First thing, do this. I mean, it's always the basic shit.
Yeah,
of course, it's always are you getting the right sleep? Are you eating right? Are you
Yeah.
fucking doing some exercise?
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you doing
yeah,
all that
yeah.
shit? You got any fucking bullshit thoughts going through you? Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of bullshit thoughts going on around, and even on this, like I cop it a lot sometimes. I've managed to sort of.
What do you mean?
Well, you get hate. No
In
matter
your
what.
comments,
Yeah,
and what
but
have you? Yeah.
like I don't think people. Some people still hold the same ideas about who I was and who I am from 5 years ago.
Right. Okay. Let's unpack this.
Yeah. So
Because I
like,
saw you posted a thing earlier,
yes,
and I thought that's come from somewhere because it was a thing about
growth.
people growth,
Yeah.
and holding you to your
Old standards.
old standards.
Yeah, and mate, it happened last night. It wasn't very pleasant. Someone who I'm pretty. Like,
Someone who you used to know has come at you and been like,
someone I used
That's
to
not what you used to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking-
Someone
right,
I used
okay.
to know, pretty close to our family, and attacked me out of just nowhere. And I was like, oh, fuck,
Right.
okay.
what was it in response to?
Oh, it doesn't matter what. 'Cause
Don't even worry about it.
No, yeah.
That guy was a loser.
no, it wasn't.
Are we
it wa-
still talking about that guy?
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't even. It was an issue going on in the world at the moment.
Right, yeah.
And made an assumption on my position.
Of course, yeah.
And my position.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Because this is the fucking weird, terrifying thing that's happening now. Is if you're slightly to this way of centre or slightly to that way of centre, each side goes, you're all the way that way to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hadn't even said my position on this at all. It was a position on something that is very close to my heart.
Right.
And had they actually asked me my position instead of just straight up going bang, bang, bang and messaging me out of the blue, they would have found out my position is completely different than what I probably used to be. I don't know what my old position was on this. But
You don't know what it was.
no, I can't recall. Like 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, it might have been very different to what it is. But it's definitely very different to what she was assuming.
Well, the world was very different as well.
Yeah.
How many years we talking?
Well, probably. Her argument was that she was basing her assumptions on content I used to post 5 years ago, and she hasn't engaged since because of the hate that it was spreading.
Right.
So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I mean, the position was in health. And that's we'll just leave it there because I don't want to go too deep into it.
Right, okay, yeah.
But it was in health.
You don't want to drag me into
No,
fucking...
well, but it hurt. Like it was hurting. I was like, this
Well, tell
person
us,
who I
fuck you.
yeah.
Why
So,
don't you just go, why don't you fuck off?
well, I've obviously over the last specifically over the last 12 to 18 months, and listeners would have noticed, people watching at home would have noticed a huge shift in the direction of the pod and the way I'm trying to navigate a bit of both sides and try and remain neutral, trying my best. And you fall into old patterns.
Is that because you've seen the
the sort of the channel?
how little it works to be polarized all the time? This
Correct. Yeah.
For the boat to rock that far, it means it never actually settles itself to get on course anywhere because it's just fucking rocking in the waves all the time.
Yeah. So
That's a metaphor.
Metaphor. I often try to come back, and I'm sure I'll lean one way or the other, and I'll try and find pros and cons in everything.
Yeah.
Now, and definitely, I put up a clip even saying that I've fallen into old traps of divisive rhetoric in the past. Clearly,
It's fucking easy to do, man. I think that's the trap.
We all do.
I think that's the trap.
We all do. And so I could see she was attacking me on this position that she assumed I had. So I sent her a clip that I'd posted only like 2 or 3 weeks ago,
Right.
actually saying the exact opposite. And then she refused to even watch it, said, I don't engage with your content. I was like, okay, well, I understand then, because you haven't been...
This is engagement with the content.
Yeah, exactly.
This
And I was
message is engagement with
okay, cool. So you've made an assumption based on no knowledge, and I've given you the proof that I feel...
How did she find...
Oh, mate, no idea.
She don't engage with the content.
Yeah,
How did she find it to
bit of
message
a... Yeah, exactly. Probably a little bit of a...
you?
Yeah,
Stupid.
it does.
Was that me, Cameron? You stupid.
Yeah, it does swallow, but just pretends doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, regardless of whether or not she does.
Yes.
It's more of a...
it's...
like, I've given her the proof.
You don't want people putting fucking words in your mouth.
Correct.
No matter what
And
you
I
do.
was... And,
well, I suppose that if you're going to be like, because you've got a fucking decent audience now.
Yes. So
It's
I'm
like
trying.
a decent audience. So that means you've kind of got skin in the game. So if you just say some fucking ignorant shit because that's how you feel that day,
Correct.
it will bounce back at you real quick.
Which is very.
And
Yes.
sometimes the people bouncing back at you will know more than you.
Yes. And now, so this person was.
So
just,
you've probably been fucking schooled a couple of times
Oh,
as well, hey?
definitely, 100, especially over the last 5-6 years. There's people going, and I'm going, oh,
What do you
okay.
reckon? Has there been a major theme where you've said something and because your audience has grown?
Yeah.
Because I think
Well, just like
I
even
can't
just
figure
Trump,
out your
Trump,
fucking.
for example.
I can't figure out your model.
Yeah.
If I could, I'd be fucking doing it with my own Instagram. The only thing I can think of is to start plotting proof of the afterlife into the end of every one of my fucking comedy bits. Do you know what I mean? I finish a bit and go, that's why the afterlife's real.
Mate,
That's what gets the clicks, baby.
It is,
I don't
mate.
know.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Like, so the audience is bigger now. So there must have been things that you thought some time ago.
Yeah.
Because that's how
Well,
you
Trump,
that's
I
how you
thought was
learn your
it.
appointment, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Trump, I thought was it. I was like, he's the answer, and I
Yeah.
clearly
Now I knew
clearly not.
knew that Trump was not the answer, but I did not know whether he was partly the answer.
correct, and I still feel like there's parts of the answers, but maybe that's
I
the
sat on the Trump thing.
Yeah.
This is what I hope to talk to you about today, actually,
Yeah.
because I don't know whether this is a better conversation for a pint
yes.
or for a podcast. I don't know. I might end up saying something ignorant. I don't know.
Bit both.
But my thing was, I know smart people that like him, smart people that hate him.
This is incredible.
Do you know what I mean?
So,
And I know dumb people that like him, and I know dumb people that hate him.
yeah,
So my usual ways of understanding how the world works
Correct.
have been completely thrown off with around things like Donald Trump.
yeah,
And usually my method will be, well, let it sit for a while before you take a position on it.
yes,
And usually my positions are only ever taken inside of me.
Which
I
is-
don't really commentate on things that happen in the world.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and
it's
that's
not
the
my-
opposite with this podcast is
Whereas this
literally-
podcast,
yeah.
you're going, this is where I think we're at.
Yep.
Do you know
exactly.
what I mean?
And it could change from
So
week
I'm
to week.
sort of
and
free
so,
to
yeah.
fence sit
Yes.
in that respect.
Yes.
And fence sit I have, particularly on Donald Trump,
Hmm.
particularly with because the thing is, some of the smart people and some of the dumb people they're people I love and
Yes.
that are in my circle.
Yeah,
Whereas it feels to me like a lot of people are in the, you see
Yeah.
somebody else, you go, you're in an echo chamber. And then you see somebody with the other opinion, you go, you're in a fucking echo chamber.
Yeah.
And I never feel like I'm in an echo chamber because everyone around me has such fucking different opinions.
yeah. So I've consciously made that decision to go, right, try to remove myself from that echo chamber, try to understand both sides, and it's probably somewhere in between.
Yes.
It's probably.
Yeah,
generally.
that's the old cliche,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's-
There's your side, my side, and somewhere in the middle is the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they say.
And so that's what I'm trying to. And sometimes one side's going to be correct on an issue, and one side's going to be correct.
Yeah.
It's going to happen from time to
Of
time.
course it is, yeah.
And I found this with the Charlie Kirk stuff. That was obviously polarizing and divisive with a lot of people. And I found,
incredibly polarized.
and so I sat off that. That was one where I went, whoa. And I took a day off. I took a day off posting.
Sorry, that was my tummy.
I put one post up. It was put your phone down. Don't let the algorithm feed the hate, and just be with your family and loved ones for once.
Okay.
And I sat on it for a bit, and then I could see that no matter what, whoever's responsible for it, whatever, that's semantics at
The
this stage.
internet's a schoolyard,
Yeah,
baby.
exactly, and it polarizes you and pushes you to blame the other side.
My father-in-law said this. He goes, "I've never known a time so where the world has been so polarized in a way where neither side lets any of the other side's philosophy in at all."
Yeah, and this is what a couple of people were posing questions on there. Like a couple of comedians, won't say their names, but they're putting questions in some of the things. And I was like, it's interesting because I actually
What
consider,
do you mean they were putting questions in some of the
like
things?
saying one would be like one position on Charlie Kirk and the other one would be on one
Right.
position.
Are these story replies we're talking about?
No, Instagram, like comments on some of the posts and the
Right,
clips. And
okay,
like,
yeah,
this is
yeah,
my
yeah,
opinion
yeah.
on Charlie Kirk
Yeah,
and this
yeah,
is my
yeah.
opinion. And
That's where I
they
got
would-
my post from.
Yeah, oh really?
Was because the only thing I put up was there's a lot of opinions
Yeah,
going
yeah,
around at
it's-
the
yeah,
moment.
yeah,
Don't
and-
be tricked
into thinking that
yours
yours
is important enough to post.
So
Which I thought was
I-
a nice, a good humoured position to take.
perfect. It was lovely. And I commented back to one of these comedians, I'm actually more interested in how the two people who were, and you just raised this exact point, the two intelligent people can perceive one person completely differently.
Yes.
Now they jokingly, as
Isn't it
comedians, both
fascinating?
said, I don't claim to be, I don't identify as intelligent. So I was like, that's a great little. But the point remains, I'm more intrigued into what's causing the divide. Who's orchestrating now? I don't. We can point all the way.
Well,
to the top,
I guess it's fucking yeah. You just made the Jew noise. Well, we're going
Hi. But I mean, that is dodgy.
dangerous territory, baby.
It's very dangerous.
Well, I
Um,
mean,
and so what was most concerning over that whole time period, over watching that,
yes,
is because I take positions that, and I've been trying to talk, like I've had trans activists on, I've had vegans on, I've had all range of people that I disagree with on, because I'm like, okay, fuck this echo chamber stuff. Let's get both sides
Weren't
and
you
let's
a
let them
vegan?
talk. I was, yeah. I went carnivore. I've tried everything. Like I like
right.
to.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
Yeah.
And so I realized, obviously not of the same popularity and fame as someone like a Charlie Kirk, but the same ideas of trying to talk to people from different sides and understand.
Yes, yeah.
And then I realized people celebrating his death.
Do you think that if
Well,
if
if they're celebrating his death, they're sort of celebrating my death in the same sense. And then I realized there would be people out there who would celebrate the death of someone like me, and that really upset me.
It would be far fewer people.
I know. He's
and that's
far
not
more.
because you're nicer; it's because he's more famous.
Yes, correct. But do you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
And
You're doing the same thing as he's doing. You're
Yeah.
trying to take on tricky conversations,
Correct.
with the opposite side.
And although
I get you.
although the comment section in there,
But I
can
mean,
be
to some
divisive.
extent, that's what you've let yourself in for.
Yes, exactly. So
If you want to be part of the conversation, you've got to be prepared to take some of those.
yeah, and then obviously I'm not
you
going to
know?
let anyone's opinion
No,
of
I'm
me.
not saying you've let yourself
No.
in for being fucking shot. By
No,
the way.
exactly.
I'm saying like you've let yourself in for criticism.
Yeah, of course,
which is brave.
Yes.
In its own way, it's like because I guess I fear it, but my job is to get the largest number of people
smiling and happy
possible,
and laughing. Yeah.
smiling and happy and laughing. So quite often I'm pulling them away from anything that's like that.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I kind of reserve the right not to have too much of an opinion on it, which kind of makes me a bit of a spineless fence sitter in a way.
Yeah, but it's
That's
also,
not to say that I don't actually have normal human feelings and normal human opinions on the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It is a fucking divisive time.
Well,
isn't
it's not just me. It's like, what if it's a Jon Pinder or like just your mate down the pub who has an opinion and of the same idea? And I started to realize, people are celebrating that, and that was just a bit upsetting.
well,
and,
if I'm gonna, shall I put my 2 cents in?
yeah.
I think that a lot of some of my closest people are people that I disagree wildly with on a lot of stuff. And I love them nonetheless. But sometimes they're fucking, it's difficult to chew their opinions. I'm like, I can't swallow this shit.
Yeah.
It's too big.
Yes.
And it's a fucking tricky one, man.
It's very
Because-
difficult to navigate because, and regardless of, to take it back to the
It
girl.
feels to me like this. The guys saying some of this stuff, they're launching these attacks on what they're calling the lefties.
Yeah.
This is a new thing.
Yeah.
That's new in my life. I've never heard the lefties
Yeah.
said with such vitriol before.
Yeah.
Right? And I think some of my lefty friends feel they've had their nerves cauterized by global tragedy for the last fucking few years. They've seen violence, awful violence.
Yeah.
They've seen heaps of it.
Yeah.
And on babies and kids and shit like
Yeah.
that. And they're like, they've sort of moved past being, because they had to, if they were going to be in that
Yeah.
area.
And
Like some of the people that I know who constantly share
Yeah.
stuff on, like, because they're activists, they're online activists.
Yes.
And you can argue whether or not that's of any use fucking or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, of
That's
course.
none of my business. What I'm saying is to subject yourself to seeing those images over and over and over and over will eventually kind of, you'll get like something probably like what I guess police officers and hospital people and paramedics get, where you just shut down those bits.
Yeah.
You cut those bits of yourself off where you can observe horrendous things on a screen and not feel that much for it.
Yeah.
Because it serves you no purpose to be hurt by it every time. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
kind of like how your brain will forget a name that you don't need to remember. If it knows you're not going to need to remember that name, it'll tend to forget.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? And your brain will eventually do efficiency
Yeah.
work like that.
Yeah.
And I think some of those lefty people probably felt, mate, I've seen that much fucking death. This is just another one to me.
Yeah.
I'm not arsed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And this is why I thought I said in my one post.
Not that
is
that's
that
a
it
reason
was,
to celebrate anybody's
No, of
fucking-
course
I'm not
not.
saying, like, and if you're celebrating,
Well, if you're to get,
you're just detached even. I don't even necessarily believe that the people celebrating those things are like sicko fucking nasty people. They're not. If you were to meet them in real life,
yes,
you'd be like, oh, you're just a normal person, slightly cowardly, a
But
bit sensitive.
but they truly think they're on the good, quote unquote, good side.
Yeah. But everybody thinks they're on the good side. I've never met anybody
I know
that goes,
which is
oh, I'm with the bad guys. Don't worry about me. I'm with the bad guys.
yeah. Don't worry.
Everybody
about me.
thinks they're on the fucking good side.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Be like, don't worry about the things that I say. I'm a baddie.
Even Hitler, in his own way, felt he was the good guy.
Fucking, what do you mean in his own way? He thoroughly thought
He
that
thought
he was.
He was doing
Yeah.
And that can drive probably some of the most evil things because they think it's the greater good.
Well, I mean, fucking hell, they're all concepts, aren't they? Good and evil, like,
Well, this is
for
what-
as long as you're throwing that particular duality at it, this is between good and evil. That's one of the biggest fucking distractions going. You'll see it a lot on the news and shit.
Yeah.
Especially with Americans and Israeli fucking politicians and things like, this is a fight between good and evil.
Yeah.
No, it ain't. No,
Yeah.
it ain't a fight between good and evil. It's a fight between power and not power.
Yes.
Obviously.
Very obviously.
Obviously, it's that. Oh, fuck.
I think
I've just made a Hard Yarns clip. That's gonna turn black and white. That's gonna go black and white, and it's gonna have the fucking Interstellar theme music on it. I can fucking feel it now. Jesus, I wish I hadn't said that.
no.
Let's go back to the magic of decluttering.
But just to take it back to the conflict.
Does that make
and
sense,
Someone
though?
attacking me. No, yes, 1000% in my mind.
Yeah,
I agree.
And I'm not being. I'm always worried that I'm being too fence city, but
No.
I'm not trying to be fence city. I'm trying to go. That doesn't work. That good and evil thing. That it's a
Because
dualistic.
both sides think they're good.
Of course they fucking do.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Well, this is what we talked about with Chris Pacillo. Like, what is the essence of...
Pacillo is like a.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize he did meta ethics as a part of his stuff.
You can feel it coming off him.
And
I didn't know
philosophy.
he did
Yeah.
meta ethics and philosophy, but you can feel that coming up, and he reads a lot of fiction.
Yeah, and so we were talking about what is inherently good and bad, and is it imposed upon after the fact, or is it something that is inherently good or bad that is part of that process?
Fuck. Yeah,
and we were like, well,
Jesus.
he felt like it was a consensus collective understanding of what is.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But that implies that it's not necessarily good or bad. It is perceived to be good or bad.
Yeah, exactly. Well, have you ever watched? There's an Instagram page called Nature is Metal.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes. And I find it hard.
It's a hard watch.
It's
man.
a hard watch.
Yeah.
I had to unfollow.
Yeah. I've unfollowed and refollowed, and it's always for the philosophical reason that of exactly what we're talking about. It's like, no, that's what the world is made of.
Yeah.
This thing we've invented.
Yeah.
You know?
Because every now and then Rogan will share it or something and it'll come back up.
Oh, does
on my
Rogan
feed.
share it?
He shares
Fuck,
it.
is that how I found it?
Yeah, probably. I don't know how I first seen it, and then someone like that, or Cameron Haynes, or someone that I follow shares it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, damn it, it's back in with the algorithm.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow. But nature is
I want
is metal.
Yeah,
Nature
we should
is
start another one to
wild.
counter it a little bit. That's more like
Nature's
nature's
lovely.
jazz.
just
It's just
a
animals.
few little bunny rabbits
just
dancing
animals
around.
doing offbeat shit. You know?
Ooh.
yeah.
Is that little offbeat? Yeah,
cat with
definitely.
like a weird strut.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, so to bring it back, just to round out that little conversation I had, I stopped. I didn't have a position to defend because I hadn't said my position. So I wasn't defending that, but I was defending the fact that I've changed for a bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you're getting dragged into something.
Because people, that's a thing that happens in...
don't let yourself get dragged into
people
it.
hate a fucking hypocrite.
Yeah.
So if you've said you feel one way about something, people do not like you to change your mind on it.
Yeah. And so...
And it's scary to do so.
Yeah.
Scary to change your mind on
very
stuff.
scary. And it's...
Don't you think?
It hurts your ego as well. Because
that's what I mean, because it's like, oh, I was so... Because you see yourself in this bumbling, blustering, cartoonish way.
Yes.
And you seem so smug in your own memory. And you have to go, oh, fuck, I was wrong about the thing. And I could still be wrong about the thing. The new change of mind could be also wrong. That's the ultimate humility, isn't it? You have to go, fuck, even what I think now could well be wrong.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fucking know. How am I going to know till later?
No, 100%. I agree. And but that's the beauty of it. You are allowed to evolve and change your opinions on things.
So you
and
fucking and so you.
And if you're not changing and evolving, if you're the same person you were 5-6 years ago, I mean, I'd be more concerned about yourself if you hadn't changed or learned or grown in any way.
No, I was in quite good nick 5 or 6 years ago.
But there's ebbs and
I had a
flows.
little six-pack on the go 5 or 6 years ago. I was in good shape, man.
Yeah. Well, there's no time like now to start again, mate.
Yeah, well, I am doing. We're just trying to fucking play football. We've got to try and suss out a 5-a-side.
I do apologise that I
No,
didn't
that's
come
all right.
the other night.
That's all right. It was probably for the best. I wouldn't have wanted you to see me like that.
Well,
so I invited you to the 5-a-side trial thing.
Yes.
What had also happened is
soccer,
that the indoor soccer guy had said, "Oh, this team need a fill-in, dude."
Oh.
Now, bear in mind, I have not played football or soccer or whatever you want to fucking call it since I was about 9 years old. Yeah. And I was very bad at it then. So, and as well, bear in mind, anytime I'm playing this shit, I've got flashbacks of my dad shouting at me in my head of what a pussy I am. Do you know what I mean? I'm like working through traumas while I'm trying to do this shit. I'm not good at it, but I wanted to try and get myself fit. So he's put me on this game, and this team needed a fill-in. So I was like, yeah, I'll go to that. And then I emailed back again. I was like, hang on, am I doing this trial thing and filling in? And he was like, yeah, you can do. And he was kind of blasé about it. And so I did. My God, I'm not in good shape. Fuck, I was really sick.
Sports are a very different kettle of fish. Like they're
you forget
repeat
how hard,
effort.
Yeah, and it made me think about all the people sitting on couches watching fucking people play football, boxing,
yelling at them.
Yeah, going, this fucking knobhead here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
He's
proper
just
criticising.
He's just done 17 sprints in a row.
Yeah. Every little moment of that was really hard.
Delby will do that with his bets, and he'll be like, how can he miss that goal? And I'm like, mate, he's just run 15 kilometres.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And he can hear you guys in his mind as well. That's the other thing, especially with professional athletes.
Yeah.
The pressure of it, they can hear you saying that in their head before you've even said it in real life. You know?
Yeah, and that's the pressure
before
that gets
they've finished the game.
But yeah, so I just stopped defending myself as well and just said, look, I understand that you haven't kept up with my change in positions and my change in ways for the last 2 or 3 years. So it's completely understandable.
Were they important to you, this person?
They were.
Right.
I barely see them anymore.
Right,
And that was what was most
triggering
about this, I guess. Or hurtful.
Hurtful, yeah.
And I just was
you're attacking me like we're still homies.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen each other.
Well, even just quickly before you attack me, ask me what my position is.
Right.
First.
Yeah.
Instead of going bang, 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 bang.
And I quite like that. What's your position on this? That's so threatening as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you with this shit all the time.
Yeah. What's your position on this?
Yeah.
And, but yeah, regardless, I just end up saying, look, I wish you nothing but the best.
Right. Is that true?
Yes. Do I?
Yeah.
I do because I feel like.
Because I feel like there's a lot of that shit thrown about. There's a lot of fucking performative
narcissistically.
Well, it's a virtue signal in its own way, isn't it? I wish you nothing but the best, and that to fucking Trump's credit.
Yeah.
Much as the guy fucking irritates me.
Yeah.
God, we haven't even got back to how I sat on the fence.
We'll go back.
Right. the dude gets on my tits, but when he was like, yeah, I don't wish the best for my... There was no need to say that.
Yeah. Oh,
But I like that he thinks that way.
Yeah.
Because it's very hard to wish the best for... Unless it actually serves you
yeah.
in some way for your opponents to get the best thing in their best interest, why would you wish the best for them?
Yeah. Well, that's true.
For what possible reason?
Yeah.
I hope she steps in dog shit, for example.
Yeah,
I don't even know her.
So, but my understanding of these sorts of battles mentally right now, this is where my head's at with everything. It's we've been told that we have to pick sides.
Yeah.
And I don't want to pick sides, and I can see she's just a victim of being on a side.
Of course, yeah.
And even if I was on the other side,
yeah, you are.
we both want the same thing.
You are.
We both want the same thing, which is the best for everyone.
Yeah.
And we just disagree on the pathway there. And when we understand that we all want the same thing in the end, I can't be angry or upset at that person.
Yeah.
I go, well, I wish you the best. And it's not my place to help that person evolve or learn, because maybe I'm wrong. But I haven't even given a position to defend yet. So
I would worry that if I were in your position, that I wish you the best thing would come across as passive aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you might be better off going, well, I think you're a knob, and hopefully you stop being a knob at some point.
Well, I won't let an arsehole make me into an arsehole, is sort of what I say generally.
Yeah,
but I guess the point is this person, among others, that maybe they don't attack, but they're not aligned with the way I sort of think and feel anymore.
Right.
I don't need them in my life.
Yeah.
Just like I don't need to watch the news. Fuck the news. Why would I want to watch the news? It's all dreadful. So
it's all dreadful.
Yeah.
Isn't
So why would I surround myself with dreadful people as well?
Yeah.
When that person or any other person gets to a point where they're like, okay, look, I still disagree on this, and this, but hey, let's have a chat about this. Yeah. Which I've had those conversations with some people lately, and they've been fucking beautiful, like glorious.
What do you mean?
I think I mentioned this one on the podcast the other day. I had as a guy who I chat to regularly. We're very opposite on our positions on certain things and health, and I end up just messaging him randomly, just asking him if he was okay. He hadn't been on Are You Okay Day. He's going through a divorce and stuff like that, and he's like, man, it's fucking tough at times, but I've got a great support network around me, so thanks for asking. And I said, well, let's catch up for a beer. And like, these are two people who completely disagree on so many things. But at the end of the day, we still love each other and we come together.
I think that's fighting the good fight, man.
Yeah.
To still be able to disagree with all your.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's easier and less confrontational, but
well, online is very different because you don't get tone, you don't get like the cadence.
Well, you're almost there,
empathy.
and you're almost there to argue, aren't you?
Well, it's that.
I can't fucking help it, and
Yeah.
I claim to be the sort of person that's like, try and see past all that bullshit. Don't worry too much about that.
You get sucked in.
I love to fucking act like that stuff doesn't bother me, but I'll see a divisive post and I'm straight in them comments. I'm like, let me have a look, see what he's a knobhead. Look at this knobhead.
Yes.
There's another knobhead.
And I sit there
just feeling superior.
Yeah, well, and I'm trying my hardest not to go back into, whoa, what a dickhead. Or, fuck, you're an arsehole, you're attacking me, and just attacking back. I'm trying.
But
even then, I was like
so
writing
much more difficult by all the dickheads on the telly, man. It's
yes, exactly. And I don't want to be one of them. I don't want to be adding to that, which is what has fueled this sort of, let's come together. Let's find neutral, and let's, like, the spirituality, the ghost stories, they're fun. Like, they're harmless.
Yeah.
You still get dickheads in those comments somehow.
Of course,
like, tell us something that didn't happen, hey?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, okay, fun police, whatever.
Yeah,
but,
I wonder how many of those people are fucking bots.
I think a few of them are, obviously.
Sometimes you look at a comment and you think there's no way a person can be that fucking vacuous.
Yeah, and 3 or 4 people will vote, quote or say the exact same thing, the same wording,
like
same emoji.
Yeah,
and you're like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I just let it go. And I've let that go with a few people, and people who have maybe hurt me or whatever, anything like that, they're gone.
Good.
They're not around anymore. Or they're just not within my circle.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, things must drop away.
Yeah.
And you mustn't fucking hold on to
Well,
stuff.
it's decluttering. How can you bring in the new people that are incredible in your life?
A lot of that shit declutters itself, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah.
I've never been one to. I don't really have bust-ups with people
No.
that I disagree with. We tend to drift, if anything.
I never really have arguments. I've given you those two people,
Yeah,
and I'd only persevere with them because I care about them.
yeah,
Otherwise, if it's someone online, I generally don't.
yeah.
I just mean, like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
of course,
you
'cause
don't,
you've got-
you don't
yeah,
know me
yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
You
yeah.
don't. But and then these people that I do know, I'll be like, well, you know me. You know my heart is in a very good
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Whether or not we disagree or not, it doesn't matter. You know I'm a good person on deep down.
Yeah.
So why are you attacking me like that? So that hurts sometimes, but also
See, in the 90s, you'd have just been like, do you want to fight?
yeah, what can't?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
The way you're talking to me seems like you want to fight.
But it felt like the last couple of days has just been this big weight off
Right.
for nothing. I didn't have like it's just like everything's
What was
gone.
it? Is it
Well, just like everything in regards to like the parents being in your space
was
is a big
that,
thing.
yeah,
Obviously,
do you think that was the turning point? Was like
it's-
driving back from the airport or something?
it's just
Was
one.
maybe like a.
It's probably a final little like, oh, that's the last little bit of
Yeah, because
flutter,
that's
yeah.
one of those like ever notice your life works in like chapters like that,
Yeah.
like almost
Repeat.
like a novel.
Yeah.
And so little things are like closes of chapters sometimes, and then it feels different. Change of a season is another one. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
The weather turns nice, your mood goes.
Yeah, fuck.
You know?
Hasn't the last. So we've had the wettest August in history,
Right.
and September. How beautiful has this been?
This is fucking great.
28 every day.
Yeah, I like it. I don't like it to stay the same every day, mate.
Nah,
I fucking hate that.
just a nice little.
I
bit
like
of-
it to, just variety.
Yeah.
Make it so that there's any point having a weather report.
Yeah, or just like, oh,
I know
excited.
that
Look at the weather on
I don't
Friday.
know who I'm actually complaining to here. I don't
Yeah.
know who this email is going to.
Speaking,
Make it so the weather. fucking-
speaking of love and unity and fun and good weather, Oasis,
Mate,
last time we saw each other.
special. Speaking of our growth is not always the right thing.
Oh,
Some things should stay the same.
Yeah.
And Oasis is one of them things.
well, even them outgrowing their beef. That's
Or
a,
maybe they've maybe
yeah,
you
but
could
that's a
look at it that
beautiful
way.
thing
Yeah.
in a way.
Fuck,
But
isn't it good? Isn't the world better for it?
look how happy everyone was at that.
Weird, isn't it? It's strange, man, because I feel like I'm being gaslit by my own culture. Because I don't remember. I remember when Oasis was a thing that was divisive like that.
Yeah,
And even you can see it in comments on the internet and stuff like that a little bit from people trolling and stuff like that.
yeah,
But even when I was a young lad,
yeah.
15, 16, there was definitely a strong anti-Oasis sentiment.
Yeah.
My mum fucking hated them.
Really?
Oh, I hated them.
Why? Because they were a bit fuck you.
No,
like, yeah.
she hated him because of something John Lennon said that was arrogant about his own band. And she just decided that Liam or Noel Gallagher had said that.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, they said they were bigger than God or something. And I was like, this was fucking John Lennon 30 fucking years before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was, and then I think that there was I was talking to my sister's best mate, James, about this while we were over there. There was a weird thing that happened after the bombing of the Ariana Grande concert thing.
Yeah.
And they did the One Love Manchester thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Liam Gallagher performed on that.
Mm.
And all these people who had never been asked about Liam, who used to slag him off, were suddenly like, oh, our Liam. Oh, it's our Liam. You can always count on our Liam to come out and do it. Where's that? Noel's not come, has he? And there was this weird,
Yeah.
sudden warmth toward Liam Gallagher, which I'm glad of, because it's like,
Is
nice
that what it
for me,
was? Because
I-
there was a movement towards everyone's loving Liam.
Yeah, I think it was that moment.
Yeah.
Was this weird?
I shifted in whatever reason. I used to love Noel more. Well,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
were you a
I was a
team
Noel
Noel guy?
I was a team
yeah,
Noel
yeah.
guy, and then for whatever reason, I was like, "Fuck."
I think
Liam.
it was that. I think it was Liam.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Liam. There was this rebrand as Man of the People.
Yeah, he was
whereas
great.
He used to be.
And then so I think we got lucky, man, because you got the first day at Manchester.
Yeah.
I got the second day.
Yeah.
Park, way better than the stadium in my opinion, but you done both. So what's
Did both. Loved them both.
loved them both, both different.
but they were both completely different.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. It was moving, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, like
Oasis is like a religion.
Oh,
Even in Manchester. I'm so glad that you saw them in Manchester as well, because
Oh,
Like,
how was the whole town?
that city was not like that when I was little.
when we
But I went there, everybody had a fucking bucket hat on. Every single person.
everyone.
There was a little beer stand where we went wandering. We went into the Microdot Creative shop. Soph bought something from there. We saw the fireplace from the Definitely Maybe cover.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it was like, fucking hell, this is just a good day.
Yeah.
We went for a beer. The beer was called Arkid
Arkid.
Brewery or something like that. I was like, my God, I've never felt so connected to Manchester. Like, I didn't feel like this growing up.
Everyone
there.
was happy.
And yeah. Then we went to, where'd we go? Oast House, and we met you there.
Oh, on the second day,
Day
after
the gig. Yeah, that was a bit of magic in its own right to me. Because I had like several mates from Australia.
Yeah, so me, you, Dave Callan.
Yeah.
Like-
It was like timelines were all converging on each other for me. It was really, really weird.
It was, and I remember you had that little moment, and you looked around, and you were just smiling, you were happy, and you were like,
It was strange.
"How good is this?"
Yeah, and I couldn't have orchestrated
No,
it. It was
it
just
was-
like,
Yeah, just friends overseas watching.
yeah, it's like from two different lives of mine.
Yeah.
Have all sat in. They're all like crossing over. It was
Yeah.
fucking great. I loved it.
Yeah, and it was good to see Dave as well. And then like the concert itself, and I don't know what yours was like. I didn't see one biff. I just seen a bunch
Only
of
outside the venue.
yeah. There was
So me and Soph started queuing up.
Yeah.
It was boiling hot. No cover from the sun.
yeah.
And I was like, this could be quite a long time, couldn't it? She was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this might be like
Yeah.
a few hours. Because I'm not a gig going person, me, especially not like massive gigs like
Yeah.
that. And I was like, I think I might go and walk and see if I can find somewhere to get some beers.
Yeah.
And I walked up the street, and some lad who was not going to the gig,
Oh,
he was walking his dog, and some lad who was going to the gig, I don't know if he'd walked into him or somehow upset him, but they were kicking off, which I can imagine it would be very, very annoying for
people who aren't
80,000 people suddenly to be
on your
on
doorstep.
the street where you'd walk your dog.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what had happened, but they were proper kicking off in a very Mancunian way. I'll fucking mess you up, bro. It was like, that was another thing as well.
Yeah.
Mancunians saying bro. I don't remember that ever happening
Really?
when I lived there.
Yeah,
you
okay.
notice when you don't go back very often,
Yeah.
you see like, oh, I don't remember us ever saying bro. I don't
they-
remember
bruv?
any northerner.
Bruv?
No, I don't think we ever said it. Mate,
Mate. Yeah.
lad. I think you'd hear that up north. You'd hear mate or lad quite often, but I never heard anyone say bro.
Yeah.
Rolling the R as well, bro.
Bro.
I'll fucking mess you up, bro. Just like a new thing.
Yeah. Mate, and
Apart from that, everything on the inside of Eaton Park,
Yeah.
peaceful. It was like fucking Woodstock. wasn't
everyone
it?
just happy.
Everyone was buzzing. Everyone was buzzing.
Like, and I don't know. I can pick a couple of favourite songs, and I think we agree. Little by Little was
Little
just,
by Little was amazing. Brendan Maloney from Oasis Comedy Club, he was like, quick piss break for Little by Little and then back to it. Little by Little was fucking, God, I would hate to have missed it.
Yeah. Anyone I probably would have gone past was there's one in the first sort of like set of things before Noel did a little bit of a solo.
I can always do without Rock and Roll Star, me.
Oh, really? I like a bit
is
of
that
rock and roll stuff.
Is that controversial?
Well, it is from me. Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah, I can always do without
Yeah,
it.
okay.
It never goes anywhere where I don't know, there's no peak to that song
Yeah.
to me.
Mate,
Not like Cigarettes and Alcohol. That's one of them where it's
Cigarettes and Alcohol was already my favourite.
Yeah.
It was just, that's a fun live song.
it's their best live song.
I think
surely.
organically, so the Posnan?
Yeah, yeah.
Posnan? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that obviously took off during the concerts.
Yeah.
I think he orchestrated that. But if you watch Familiar to
See him
Millions,
in Mexico, the fucking
Yeah.
sombrero on his head.
if you watch Familiar to Millions, you would have watched
Yeah.
Familiar to Millions before.
I don't know if I've seen it, but I used to have the CD of it.
All
and I
right,
would listen
so-
to it over and over.
If you watch Familiar to Millions,
Wait,
I'll send you the clip of
Oh wait, Familiar to Millions is
Is live in, I think it's Wembley.
right. Yes,
And-
yes. I have seen. Yeah, I have seen it.
And they do this big instrumental intro.
Yeah.
And it's like a real big build up and it goes
Yeah,
quiet
yeah,
and then Liam's with his
Yeah.
tambourine. And then Noel goes and stands up on the fallback speakers and starts with his dun 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 dun, dun like start of the song, and the whole crowd, it's from behind, just starts fucking bouncing.
Yeah.
And then I feel like that's
does that-
organically become, that's how you're meant to dance
Yes.
to that song.
Yeah.
Just jump
Well, there's
up and
something
down.
about that little riff.
It's bouncy.
Yeah, it's bouncy.
Yeah.
Even at a Liam Gallagher gig, if he
Yeah.
plays that, it's the same. But people just naturally do it.
Yeah. So, mate, that whole concert, leaving it, everyone's singing their songs.
Yeah.
I even liked Wonderwall. I thought I was going to be like,
don't you like Wonderwall?
Well, it's a bit more like it's just very mainstream. But it's
I've always loved it.
I was just like, this is actually hitting me the most.
Yeah.
Because
It
you're
was
like,
weird
I'm actually
because,
here.
I think because I was in the crowd for Heaton Park and we were all sort of at ground level.
Yeah.
And it was festivally. There's a certain degree of, I don't know, you're in amongst it. So atmosphere-wise, you were part of it.
Yeah.
When we saw him at Wembley, we had a railing in front of us, so we were up in the stands, but we also were at the front of one of the stands.
Yeah.
So we had like a sheer drop and a railing there, which meant we could sort of Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet it, King of the World sort of view.
Love
Do you know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
kind of. So you're
Open.
just looking at the expanse of Wembley Stadium.
Yeah. How good.
And it was, I think I cried for 5 songs straight. And I kept looking back at the crowd around me and I couldn't
Yeah.
stop fucking blubbering, man.
Yeah, crazy.
I think because of what I didn't feel like I was in it so much, I was looking at it a bit from above.
Yeah.
And being like, wow, this is a fucking,
Observing.
this is a real moment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And all these people
Yeah.
who are typically a cynical kind of population,
Yeah.
the British,
Yeah.
a fucking moody lot generally.
Yeah.
And to see them all so happy
Yeah.
is weird. I can't imagine a moment like that since the end of the Second World War or something.
What I found
Or a
hilarious.
big football thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, what I found the most hilarious was the severe weather warning for 30 degrees.
I know, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
But they were just passing out that water.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video of the security guard where you get the swill of water or beer or piss goes on him, and it's the meme of like, is it piss or beer? And he just he just like,
Does he? Oh, that's revolting.
and he's like, fuck. I was a gentleman. I just pissed on the floor.
I went to the toilet.
We were in it.
Did you be on the floor? Oh, were you right up in
We
there?
were right amongst it.
Oh, were you?
Well, we got the front standing tickets.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so we didn't even, we could go through our
so
own
you
gate
couldn't
and
go
everything.
anywhere.
Yeah, so we were in and we were there. So
Right. How did you piss on the floor without pissing on anyone's
I
legs?
pissed in a cup and then I poured it.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
clever.
clever.
You have to get your willy out, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you put the
Yeah.
cup all the way over. Was it a deep cup?
I don't know.
Didn't need to be a deep cup.
Didn't do that. No, just I don't know. You cover it up a little bit, whatever. No one cares.
Oh, I'd have felt really weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm used to it.
When we
Footy Boys
walked
stuff.
in there, and we were it looked like we were some of the first people into Heaton Park, and we've been standing out the front drinking beers
Yeah.
for ages.
Yeah.
So I went, and first thing I need to do is go for a wee. Soph went to the merch stall,
Yeah.
and I dashed round to the toilets, and I went for a wee, and there was 2 lads there. One of them was climbing up on the urinal already. I was trying to have a wee, and he was about to tip the fucking thing on me. And it was because he'd put his food, he'd bought some food, put it on the top of the urinal, and it had fallen over the other side. So he was seeing whether or not he should jump over, or if it was all spilled everywhere. He's just dropped his fucking scran over that urinal, mate. Sorry, lad, he's just dropped his scran, mate. I was trying to have a wee.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah.
Fuck, wasn't it good? Are you going to any of the Australian gigs?
No. And this is where I think we did it well. We got like, I'm not saying
You had a
it's not-
proper cultural holiday after
Yeah.
it as well, didn't you?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
finished Oasis and then went to the fucking Italian Alps or something.
Yeah, I went to Spain, Girona,
Yeah.
and then we stopped in Barcelona. And then we went to the Alps in Italy. Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it was lovely.
What was the best bit of that?
The Alps.
Yeah. Well, just that trip, the bits after I left you.
Oh yeah, Alps.
Was
Girona
it?
was incredible. I recommend.
Did you
going
say
there.
Joe Rogan's?
Joe
incredible?
Rogan, yeah, Girona. It's
Right.
strangely, it's one of the places that the Catalan language still is still strong in Spain.
Right.
So they're not speaking Spanish; they're speaking Catalan, I think it is. And it's interesting. It's they sort of like they have different views on Jesus, very slightly different views. more of a.
This is fun.
Well, so the Spanish.
What kinda?
So the Spanish
So
Inquisition.
they say he was an insurance salesman
They said he was a
and a dominatrix.
he was just a divine messenger of love, basically, and he sort of found.
How's that different?
Well, they erred on the side of Gnosticism, that the divine could be found within, not through the church.
Right. Oh, yeah, so do I then.
And yeah, so and I would, and it was. I thought it was quite because we just randomly picked this place to go to, and finding this was the last standing place where they sort of still preach that. And follow it. But the Spanish Inquisition, the Pope and whatnot, they went around and they just sort of slaughtered anyone who
smashed all that. Oh, I don't know very much about the Spanish.
Yeah, I didn't.
Inquisition.
This was great because we actually learned a lot about it on our trip. Like our housekeeper, we just said, "Oh, where should we go? Where should we look?" You know. Give us your advice. And she said, well, I'll sit you down and I'll show you a map and I'll talk you through. And she gave us a whole history lesson of why it's important to go see this and that. And I was like, this is fucking way better.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
It was fucking incredible. But it was great. And it sort of reaffirmed a few of my thoughts on Jesus. Because I've come into this whole... people get turned off by the word God. But I definitely have found some sort of affinity for something bigger than me and myself, and the way of Jesus as well. Not necessarily the church, but certainly the way of Jesus.
Yeah.
And I've been doing a lot of looking into it.
Yeah.
Even like the simple translations of words and what the.
I went through this stage, man. I fucking nerded out on this stuff.
Yeah. Even like the word, he made man in the image of God.
And then they expect so much from him.
Yeah. And then
made man.
Well, then I
in
realized
the image of God. And it's like, why do you expect him to be so good then? Why don't you think he's a bit of a loser then?
Yeah.
Where have you ever met a man that was godlike?
So people would take that as a literal translation. We are made to look like God. Yeah. And then I've always thought that's an absurd idea because even in your own the own context of your Bible, you say that God is everything and everyone and every place.
I think the more fucking stopgaps you've got in between you and the experiences. Yeah. So this is why I groove on Taoism and Zen Buddhism and the Gospel of Thomas, which feels more like those. Yeah. Yeah. Because it cuts out so much of that shit.
Yes, exactly. I agree. And I found... like even the perspective of what that translation of image is, like it's a Hebrew word, where our English translation, likeness is another word instead of image.
Right, yeah.
He made man in the likeness. And what is likeness?
What was the word?
Can't remember. When I looked it up. Because
even then you go back to that and he would have said, he would have had an Aramaic word for it.
Yeah. So I looked up the Hebrew and then I went back as far as I could to find that translation, and I was like, okay, image, is it likeness? And then what does likeness mean? Is that in how you look, or is that the morals and values that you embody, or is that the fact that you both have a way to be able to potentially have some sort of access to divinity?
The Aramaic language often has like 3 or 4 meanings for a particular word, and it's the context of the sentence that will define what is necessarily meant by it. Mm-hmm. I learned that from Neil Douglas Klotz, who's written some fucking cool books. You'll be able to find a couple of podcasts with him on, and you'll be able to find some books that he's written. And he wrote some stuff about, I think he's got one called something like Sayings of the Aramaic Jesus or something like that. He's got another one called Prayers of the Cosmos. And he learned Aramaic. Yeah, wow. Became a student of Aramaic because that's the language that, based on where they think that Jesus would have been from, that's the language that he would have spoken in. And he retranslates things like the Lord's Prayer into how it might make more sense based on, but he goes through, like he writes a book about this shit. Yeah. Like it takes a long time to go through, but he will break down every line of that thing and go, this is what this could mean. Yeah. And therefore a better translation might be such and such a thing, like praying in my name. Yeah. The word there, I think it's something like nafsha or napsha or something like that, which means in my like nature or atmosphere is the feel that it's more like. Yeah. So when people go, in Jesus' name, we pray, in Jesus' name, like you don't just fucking say Jesus' name. This is why I can't abide performative American Christianity. Yeah. it fucking
Yeah.
upsets me to watch it.
And what this is
The
why
big
we
cross with the wheels on it,
yeah.
I can't abide that.
So we both obviously, and this is what the Catalan people, they wouldn't have him as pictured with the cross
Right.
until the Spanish Inquisition. They would have him pictured in a circle, and with I think it was put into sections of like love, empathy, these
okay,
values
right.
and teachings. And like
That's
a far,
cool. I'm gonna look into this shit.
So yeah, it was really interesting. But I just the understanding that like I've definitely started to believe in God, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Some people don't like that word, but all that is the universe.
You're going to have to have
whatever.
a word at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to have to cut it down to a word unless you're going to...
So I've got a belief in God or something higher, and I believe in the way of Jesus, not necessarily the way of the church. And for me,
you think that Jesus seems like a bit of a geezer, and that might be the proper way to live.
Yeah.
I always think that about the Holy Spirit, right? When people say the Holy Spirit,
the Trinity.
I always think the excellent attitude. Do you know what I mean? Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit, the spirit of something, the attitude of something.
Yeah.
The Holy Spirit, the fucking banging attitude.
Yeah.
So, like, do you know, that's what I've always felt about it. And so, I can't...
But then,
I can't get with things that I can't understand, so I have to will translate things into something that I could understand. But I've been a bit of a religious nerd. I've got a lot of time for it. I will spend a lot of time going down rabbit holes that often lead nowhere.
It's
or
curious.
lead into garbage. But I think it's because I can't bear the arrogance of the new atheist, your Richard Dawkins. But my nana was religious. And she was a fucking wonderful woman.
Yeah.
And she never did anybody any harm.
Yeah.
And my granddad died when she was in her 40s or early 50s. And she never remarried. It was just her and Jesus in that house till she was fucking 80-something.
Yeah.
So it can't be that fucking bad. Like, this attitude that we've got, this new, like, you're a fucking idiot if you have any kind of spiritual bent to your personality. Do you know, I can't hack it.
Yeah.
Because my nana weren't like that. She was fucking excellent.
Yeah. And if it
Do you know
makes
what
you
I
a
mean?
better
Don't
person.
turn that into the fucking clip. Don't you fucking
There
dare.
it is. Jon Pinder loves God. Well, I mean, me and you both, we bonded originally over Alan Watts.
Yeah.
And
He was always 1 foot in each camp. Do you know what I mean? Always one on the ground and one in the fucking mystical.
Just I liked, and I wrote down a few of his things recently, and maybe I can read them, because there's some of them that I write down, and I'm like, go back and look at that, because part of it was really, that spoke to me in that moment.
Yes.
So go back and read it in a few weeks and just see if you've changed. Or
what, have you got them there?
I've got a couple, yeah.
Whop them out.
I'll whop them out in a second. But what I love about his ideas about everything is just how futile it is trying to understand it.
Yeah.
And even though he's a philosopher trying to understand it, he understands the absurdity of it, which is...
Yeah. What was that fucking lovely quote that I read once about we're all afloat in the great river. Some of us swim against the current, and they too are carried along.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
I know that sounds super pretentious, but it's like doesn't really matter how you think about it. You're going the same way anyway.
Well,
you can fight against it if you want, but there's a pretty sure pattern of how a human life works, or an animal life, or any life.
I was listening to him actually on the way here, randomly, surprisingly.
Oh, yeah?
I love that he's come up. What perfect, perfect little thing. I did think so I was getting in the Zen sort of mindset of like, what? And then...
Why is he not bigger?
I think he is.
He seems big, but he's always been kind of an indie thing. No mainstream thing has ever really gotten hold of him in the way that I would think that...
Well, here, I'll play 15 seconds of him actually talking, so then you can understand the voice and tone.
Yeah.
For it tells you to stop pretending you know. The greatest mistake is to imagine you must wait for some special moment, some perfect condition, before you can awaken. That is just another delay, another trick of the mind. The perfect condition is now. For now is the only condition that exists. When you realize this, You no longer anxiously seek the message. You recognize that the message is always here, taking countless forms, waiting for your attention. A bird's song, a sudden pause, a passing face, all can speak if you are awake to them. The universe is never silent. You are only distracted.
That's mega. How good are these headphones?
Yeah, so
Sounds
good.
like he's there.
Yeah. So, and
I think if
obviously,
he was there, if he was as close to me as he sounded, I would reach out and kiss him.
oh mate, so he's obviously long gone. He died in the 70s, I think.
Did, yeah.
But he's a lecturer back there.
He called himself a philosophical entertainer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't want to take himself too seriously.
Yeah. He didn't like the idea that people would consider him to be a philosopher. He sort of made a point of letting people know that he was really regurgitating what has already been said, and in order to encourage people to play with those ideas.
Yes. All right. Well, this is interesting because this is the first one I'd written down, and I didn't write this down today. I wrote these down like a few weeks ago, and I write them down on a little page. Yeah. This one it's just a little paragraph quote of his, and it's, "I am not bound to the person I was yesterday." So how...
Sounds
I like it.
Sounds like he had a divorce.
Yes. So, I am not bound to the person I was yesterday.
Yeah.
I am free to change, to adapt, to grow. Mistakes no longer define you. Achievements no longer confine you. And realize identity is not a prison, because you are not meant to hold life still. Sorry, I'll say that again. Because you are not meant to hold life still. You are meant to participate in its unfolding. This is truly liberating, because how can we fail when life isn't a thing to be measured, but a movement to be experienced? You are an unfolding process with no ultimate outcome or objective. And when you stop thinking of yourself like an object to be perfected, you start treating yourself as a process to be honored.
Yeah, that's the bollocks, isn't it?
Isn't it? Like,
He is the best.
Of that, I take that it's like, and I remember thinking...
Makes you think of plants.
Yeah, well,
Makes
yeah,
you think of,
they just
grass
are.
and plants and shit like that.
They just are. They are what they are.
They are for a bit, and then they fucking die.
Yeah. And so this is what I have started to take on in everything, even conflicts. It's just part of it. Just let it happen.
Rather than trying to
steer it.
Rather than trying to stop it or further it or anything like that, it's like, oh, we're doing a fight.
Yes.
Cool.
Correct. And don't let it...
And in a little while, the fight will be done.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
and you'll move on and you'll be in the next. And you go, okay,
that's a nice way to be. That's a very fucking...
But not only with conflicts, with everything. With self-improvement. Like it's saying, you're not looking to be something that's... you're not a thing that needs to be perfected. You are a process to be experienced.
Nor could you be. Yeah.
And that is that sort of zoom out perspective, that idea of like...
when you zoom out on anything, and when you zoom out on anything, you've got to eventually go, where do you think you're going to get to?
Exactly.
What is it that you think you're going to achieve here?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and then
essentially,
with that,
you will be withered on some hospital bed somewhere, best case. Possibly, you'll be coughing your guts up.
Yeah. And so does it make a difference what we think and feel? And all we have is that present moment of now.
Yeah.
So just do what we can to experience that in the best possible way. And I think things like phones, and I'm guilty of phones, and I've been talking about this a bit lately. I think that takes us away from the present nature between people.
That's what they want.
And yeah, well, I've definitely had moments recently where, at the coffee shop, put the phone down, just talk to a random person that I haven't spoken to before. You end up going, wow, we align in so many ways. We could have been having these conversations the whole time.
You've just become one of the world's most annoying people.
Yeah.
Somebody else is just like, oh, I'm going to have a coffee. I'm going to scroll on my phone. You're like, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
How's your day?
Yes.
You're like, oh, no, not this fucking guy.
Oh, did you just ask me about the weather? How's this bloody weather?
How's this bloody weather, eh?
So it has been really nice, because even that one guy, he was on his phone, and then he engaged in conversation. He said, yeah, bloody good. And then he went back down, eyes down to his phone, and then he looked up and he went, nah. And he put his phone down.
Actually, no. And this weather sucks. And you fucking suck.
But we had a chat, and it was nice. And then I realized, how many things are you missing out on? Not just with random people.
Yeah.
Your loved ones.
Yeah.
Your kids.
Man. With kids, that's the worst fucking thing, hey.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll catch myself doing it.
Yep.
I'll be in a shop or something like that. My phone will go off.
Yeah.
I'll answer a message. quickly check another fucking message because I noticed that there was another one there. And then before I know it, I'm stood there in Coles, and my daughter stood there looking at me, and she must sometimes think, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah. Get off your phone.
Because she's old enough now
Yeah.
to be thinking, "Why are we just standing here like a pair of fucking idiots?"
I'm sorry, Dad, you can't multitask.
Yeah. You know, when they're sort of toddlers and stuff like that,
Yeah.
they're interested in stuff that's around them and things.
Yeah. Well, and it's even worse for us
whereas
because I cannot multitask.
at a certain age, they get to the point where they're like, "What? Are we just going to fucking stand here in the middle of the shops?"
Yeah. Yeah. So, little things, I'm putting in the effort, and I recognize when I fall back into the old traps. Oh, I got my phone out. Fuck, Scotty's playing on the trampoline.
Yeah.
Fuck, put it away. Put it on side on charge.
Yeah.
Getting a lot better at it, and good test is coming up, going away. Surprising her, taking her away for 5
cute.
days.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm just
wicked.
not gonna put the phone.
Are you going to fuck them off?
Well, I'm still gonna have to post for this. Just gonna have them all drafted up, ready to go.
Yeah.
And just
You
when
can
I wake
schedule
up,
them, can't you? Is that a thing?
well, you can through programs, and I don't like scheduling because if something happens, the position changes.
Right.
And it's
Okay.
a bit-
Something,
you're like,
something
oh,
happens.
so
Something
I like to
happens,
just have it
and now my
drafted.
scheduled post makes me a bigot.
Yes, you're like, oh, I've got a thing about what if if I imagine if I had a clip about gun violence
Yeah.
that was scheduled to go up on the day
Yeah,
that Charlie Kirk got shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not the time to be posting all that sort of stuff. So I'd like to just have it as a draft and go, right, is the conditions right? Yep, cool. Bang, post
Yeah.
it. And sometimes there's,
Check. Nobody's been shot.
No one's been
before
shot.
I start
Okay.
fucking praising gun violence.
but also like other things I want to put out that day to maybe just go, hey, let's just,
yeah.
But
Fuck,
regardless, anyway.
I do not envy your position.
Yes.
At all.
Yes.
Being a fucking podcaster, man.
Yeah. And this is where I find great power in it. It's like, well, I still get to just say this is who I am.
Yeah.
Authentically.
Yeah, and that's
people get to
that's got to be good. That's got to be quite liberating in its own way.
but it's kind of embarrassing because of in a way, because
it means you have to be cringe all the time.
Correct.
You're being the thing that's pointed at and disagreed with and stuff.
Yes, and also,
and you get no credit for that at all.
yeah, and then all the old clips of old positions and old ideas.
Yeah. So you have to look back at
I
your
have to
own
look back.
hypocrisy all the time.
But also, if you look at it in another way, you could go, wow, look at that person's developed and how they've changed and their ideas have molded
Because I
or
reckon
whatever.
probably 9 out of 10 people will look back at an old clip and go, "No, I can't leave that on the internet."
Yeah.
and get rid of it.
I'm leaving.
But if you do that, you've got no real product.
Yeah. So this is who I am. You get to see it. Delby's the same. You get to see his whole evolution of where he is now.
from where he was in that chair
Yes.
to no longer being in that chair. Where the fuck is he?
He's back on Friday.
Where is he currently? Over east? Or is he still in Europe?
He just finished up at Oktoberfest and he hated it.
Oh, he didn't like it?
Yeah, well, he's by himself. And I was like, well, there's your problem.
Right. In
But-
Munich.
Yeah.
Fuck, Munich's so good as well.
Yeah.
He didn't like Oktoberfest?
Well, he wasn't having a good time, but he was by himself. So that is a tough thing to do. So we'll talk to him about it on Friday and see what his thoughts were. Because I had a very different experience with Oktoberfest.
I went just before Oktoberfest, so they were like,
oh,
getting in the mood for Oktoberfest, but it wasn't absolutely chockers with people.
I'd done that
loved
in Munich, the same as
Love
well.
Munich.
My brother, I went over to see my brother. He used to live in Germany, and we went for a day trip to Munich.
Yeah,
and
fucking beautiful city.
Mate, we had a great night, but it was the week before, and we went to the biggest beer garden in the world, one with all the reindeers and whatnot, fuck, awesome. You like exactly what you're saying, great vibes.
Yeah,
Everyone was happy.
lovely buildings, lovely people.
Yeah, but yeah, and I've got more quotes actually. If you and we could
Let's bang out a quick one because I need a wee.
Oh dear, yeah. How long have we been going for?
I don't know.
An hour and 9 minutes.
How long do you normally go for?
Oh yeah, around about that. Okay, this is similar, actually. Yeah, here we go. The universe is not a problem to be solved. It is a mystery to be experienced. The more we try to control it, to manipulate it, or to conform it to our will, the more we miss the point. The true wisdom lies in learning to surrender, to let go, to trust the flow of life. The first step is to see the futility of this inner war. You cannot win a fight against yourself because there is no one to fight.
Yeah.
There is only the experience of this present moment. And that experience is not good, not bad. It simply is.
Yeah, that sounds like the fact that you've chosen those two quotes sounds like you keep coming back around to the same inner conflict.
Yeah. Of trying to control.
Wishing you could control things.
Mm-hmm. And I've had to, and last night serves as a perfect reminder. I can't control how someone thinks.
Yeah.
I can't control how someone thinks. I've stopped trying to persuade people and thinking how I think.
Yeah.
But I can't, what I had to learn, I think, in that one, I can't control what someone thinks of me. It's none of my business. And I need to let go. If I am going to go hard on this and I want this to be my life, I have to understand people are going to have opinions of me.
Yeah.
Just like I have opinions of footy players that I've never met. And I go, that guy's a dickhead.
I think
Maybe
stuff.
not.
I think that stuff. I mean, I wouldn't know because I've never been a famous person, but I reckon you look at people that are not known at all and people that are massively known, and then you get people like yourself that are sort of in the middle, not kind of world famous people, but there is a fucking, 100, 200 fucking thousand followers.
Yeah, it's about 200
so you're
on
seen,
TikTok
your views are seen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I reckon you people are the ones that have the biggest dramas with that. Because if you're not known at all, you don't give a shit. You just say stuff and never even think that it's going to be thrown back in your face.
Yes.
And then if you're a megastar, you don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? You'll never hear Noel Gallagher eat his words.
Yeah.
He just doesn't give a shit what he said. He'll go, oh yeah, I probably did say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? But it's of no real consequence.
No, not at all. So yeah,
because
that's
they're just generally not asked. So
Yeah.
I think it's the people that are the transitional period between going from not being known at all to being quite well known. I reckon that's the worst. You hear Chris, what's his name? Chris Williamson.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have similar type of things. I reckon he goes through similar.
Oh yeah,
If
the
you
battle.
listen to him, yeah. He's always in some fucking row with himself.
Yeah, the battles, the internal battles that you have are consistent. And again, this is what I was getting at was I feel like all the clutter's gone. It's like a weight shifted.
Yeah.
Instead of caring what people think of me.
Oh, good. You might have made it, Branchy.
Yeah. Well,
I think you've made it, love.
well, the person,
That's the dream.
the
to be
person
there.
who I wanted to be,
Yeah.
he's here.
Right.
Now, does he have everything that guy wanted? No, fuck. It doesn't really matter. It's the person. And it's the same as when it comes to like, nostalgic moments. And you think back on moments and you're like, oh, I remember having a fucking awesome time and we went to this party and we did that. And then so you try to recreate it and it's not the place and the time you had. It was the people you were with and the person you were.
It was the moment itself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't work because you're like, you don't look good in those fucking baggy pants no more.
Exactly. And that nightclub doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, where's the
Yeah,
jazz?
dude, you got your spiky hair with blonde streaks in it. What are you playing at?
Exactly, yeah. So you miss who you were. You have
Yeah.
a bit of a nostalgic moment, but
Yeah,
you don't want to be that person anymore because
Yeah.
you've grown and changed.
Yeah.
But there is nostalgia for it. So, I think I sort of let
I
it
think
go.
that's where the Oasis thing comes in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because people were like, oh, we get to have this fucking moment again.
Yeah. It was
this
wonderful.
thing gets to happen all over again.
Yeah.
And we possibly had started to think it never would.
Yeah.
But it's here and it's every bit as good as it. Like it's better.
Yeah.
Maybe better than what we thought it would be. Because
I think it was.
even me, I'm a fucking huge Oasis fan.
Yeah.
Even I didn't have massive hopes for Liam Gallagher's voice.
No, how good was it?
Fuck, he was mint.
Fucking
I don't know
incredible.
what things he's done. I'd love to know what things he's done to focus on it, but he sounds
Incredible.
He sounds fucking
So good.
10 years younger, I think. His voice sounds.
Has is your style of music and what you like, has that changed?
No.
What? I mean,
No, I'm the same. I stay the same. Oasis, the Beatles.
yeah. I mean, I love Oasis. I love DMAs, similar.
DMAs are fucking great. Shame that they're not supporting Oasis in Australia.
I know. They're here.
That
in
should be the fucking...
They're here in 2 weeks,
That
actually.
should be the choice,
And
surely.
I've somehow...
Are they? They're here
yeah.
in 2 weeks.
Sold
Sold out.
They're supporting the Wombats.
Right.
Or it's a festival.
Should be the other way around.
Yeah, they're great. But so somehow become reasonable mates with Johnny Took, the guitarist in DMAs.
Right, okay.
Through
What, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. That's cool.
Just like through
See the
Haley.
geezer with the hat?
Yeah, the guitar. Well, he's got the blonde hair, and the geezer with the hat is the singer. So
is
Johnny
it?
Took is the guitarist.
Right.
And
Guitarist, the bald fella, isn't it?
No.
Right.
Well, maybe he
I don't
does
know
in some of
anything
them.
about the
yeah,
DMAs.
maybe he
Sorry,
has
lads.
sometimes. But he's him and then Hayley Mary, husband and wife. So
Right,
they're
okay.
together. Hayley Mary's the lead singer of the Jezebels,
Yeah.
or former lead singer of the Jezebels. So we communicate quite a lot, and they gave us tickets.
Fuck, that's amazing. What a band they are.
And mate, I like.
Me and Soph saw them at, where did we see them? In Fremantle.
Yeah,
Arctic Monkeys
it's at-
were playing.
So it is at Fremantle, at the Fremantle prison. But
Right.
I'm not going to be here now. I've realised. So
Why?
well, I'll tell you off air because it's a
Oh,
surprise
okay.
that I don't want
Oh,
some
right,
people who
okay.
maybe listen
Right.
will know. But I'm not going to be here, so I've had to give them away. But so I'm spewing because I
Right.
fucking love the DMAs.
I'm spewing because I fucking love the
I would have
DMAs. You
given
could
you
have given them
the-
to me.
yes,
If you'd fucking thought of it, I would have
Give them
happily
to-
taken them off your
given
hands.
them to someone else.
Is that
But,
this weekend, did you say?
the 4th of October.
Right.
So no, the 2nd. Anyway,
Right.
it's around then
Mint.
while I'm away. But you know where I've changed? Jazz, and I loved jazz as a kid.
Jazz
but
fucking
I'm
great,
mate, jazz and big jazz like
Piano
Frank
jazz? Do you
Sinatra.
like, oh, yeah, swing sort of stuff.
All
Great
of it,
shit.
mate.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we
Soothes your soul, doesn't it?
me, Scotty, and Grace have a pizza
Yeah.
night every single
No.
Tuesday night. Every night.
Just the same.
Every Tuesday night we have pizza night.
Brilliant.
Homemade pizzas. And one night we were playing Italian cooking music, which it just so happens to be
Dean
like
Martin.
Yeah, exactly. A bit of Frank Sinatra,
Yeah.
old like things. And I was like, this is so good.
Yeah.
Scotty said, no, I want spider music. And I was like, I don't know what spider music is. So I just pressed next. And I went, okay, here it is. And it was just
Spider music.
It was just like a Frank Sinatra song. She's like, oh, cool. I love
is it.
spider music.
Yeah. This
So
is
every
what spiders like.
So every Tuesday night, in the afternoon, we like go for a bike ride. We come home, we make our pizzas, and we listen
Your
to
life's so wholesome.
spider music.
Put
And
the spider tunes on.
mate, it's not only something I listen to then. I'll go to the gym and I'll listen to Frank Sinatra and
Frank's good, man. I think he's good for your nervous system. Frank
something
Sinatra.
about it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something about. I think the time that it pulls you back to.
Yeah.
The theme of the songs, the lyrics. There's something gentle about it.
And some of it feels Christmassy, which I do like Christmas
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
And my views on Christmas have changed dramatically after having a kid. Like I just love just watching Scotty get so
It's
excited.
wicked,
So,
isn't it?
but mate, you need a piss, so let's
I'm busting for a piss.
let's finish off. I hate
Yeah.
doing a pod when
leave
I
it
need a
on
piss.
leave
So
it on a spider music.
on the spider
Play
music,
it out.
mate. Anything you want to plug?
No.
And jump on anytime you want. When
Absolutely.
you,
Yeah, I'd like to.
Just
I'd like
start
to
coming on a
fucking-
bit more.
Well, I
commonly.
came on just because we never get a chance to hang out.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, I don't know. You get. It feels like an excuse to hang out, doesn't it?
Yeah. What's
Jump
the
on
time?
pod.
We can go have a pint now if you want. After.
Well, I'm teetotal at the moment.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
And I must say,
yeah.
it's shit. Honestly, I'm off the beers and I'm off the nicotine gum
Yeah.
because I'm doing like IVF stuff.
Ah,
Because
okay.
I had that vasectomy reversal, but it didn't work. So now I've got to do this fucking IVF
So
thing.
you're just
So
doing everything you
I've got
can.
to have sperms pulled out my balls with a needle, right? And so they've said, get off the nicotine gum, and it's like, fucking, no nicotine,
Yeah.
no beers, no
really
nothing.
good for you.
I am raw dogging life, and I must say, I cannot fucking recommend it at all.
Well,
I was thinking about, you know how babies cry all the time?
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? It's because they're fucking sober. Jesus, give it a cigarette. It
Oh
will
my
cheer up,
God.
I swear to you.
That's so funny.
I
Well,
hate life without nicotine.
Yeah.
I hate it.
well, apparently there's some pretty good benefits to it. Hey, like
Find me one.
yeah. Well,
I've yet to encounter one.
cognitive function. Apparently,
Doesn't feel like that.
no, having
been-
nicotine.
Oh yeah, benefits to nicotine.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was talking to Pacillo about this the other day. We were both talking about David Foster Wallace.
Yeah.
And how we both listened to things that he quotes. We've all heard "This Is Water" and things like that.
Yeah.
And I was saying, have you read Infinite Jest or any of those books? And he goes, I have got 2 David Foster Wallace books. And I said, I was going to go out and get one. I'm thinking about getting. He went and he's decided he's going to start reading it. He goes, fuck, it's dense. He goes, I've read 50 pages. I feel like I've read 2 books.
Mate.
And
Do you
I
know
went
what?
into the shop. I went into Planet Books and I picked it up and was like, there's no way my nicotine-free brain would sit with this book. Maybe if I had my gum still,
Yeah.
but I can't get through this So I ended up buying The Exorcist instead.
Well, next time Delby's not here, we'll get you and Chris on together and we'll just talk philosophy.
Yeah, man. Let's talk books.
Books.
Book club.
Oh, mate, that'd be good. Mate, I appreciate your time.
Thanks for having
me. Let's catch up for a pint.
Let's do it.
And when you're done this, then. Or a coffee. Fuck, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do
let's
it.
do it.
But, mate, thanks for coming.
All right. Thanks for having us.
Hey, Rick.